Man, yesterday was an exciting day in the market. The day that, again, everything truly changes for the crypto industry began yesterday. And we had another day of green candles. We saw green throughout the space. Shib obviously went on a nice run. It's got printing another green candle today. This is great. Shib is continuing to follow the trend that we talked about. The same exact path that we followed to begin 2023, we're seeing now in 2024. We got basically the bounce around the time where we thought we would. And Shib is actually doing quite well. Now, I will say this. Many people are wondering how much this spot Bitcoin ETF is in fact going to affect Shib price. And that's a fair question. All right. So I do a more complex breakdown of this in a video I have coming at 9:30. It's an ADA video. But I want people to understand that this is going to take time for market prices to really be reflected heavily because of this. What we got as far as an approval for spot Bitcoin ETFs, it's just a taste of what's coming, guys. It's really not that much. I think it's less than 500 million in total funds by these spot ETFs. It's really quite a drop in the bucket, if you will. All right. So we're not going to necessarily see this instant surge to the moon. All right. It's going to be something that happens gradually over time, sending prices to higher levels than they normally would be. All right. Bitcoin, I talked about my projection being around 125K. Would not surprise me if it moves well beyond that. Okay. As always, this is not financial advice. But then what does that mean for Shib? How is Shib going to be affected by this if all this capital is flowing into BTC? Well, guys, it has to do with liquidity pools. All right. As the price of BTC moves up, these LPs are dragging assets with it. That's why typically if you see BTC go on a quick, massive correction, other assets throughout the space, including Shib, they follow the same path, right? They drop basically at the same exact time. Same thing to the upside. BTC goes on a massive spike. Typically, you see altcoins go on a rise with it. That's kind of where we're at right now. There's massive correlation across the market. So Shib has been following the path of BTC throughout pretty much all of this bear market cycle. It's not until you get post-halving to when you see this decorrelation. All right. That's when alts start to run on their own. Alt season, right? People directly flowing into alts. Now, why Shib, I think, is going to perform well with these ETFs is because Shib already is set up well for this market cycle. It's been gaining holders. There's development going on. It's got massive optics outside of the crypto space. Remember, it's the fourth most searched coin in the world. It's got huge social metrics. And people, it's funny because people tend to downplay these things. All right. I've seen even in some comments recently, I obviously started covering internet computer recently. I made some comments yesterday about Shib making it into the top 10, which I got a video coming for that today too. And people were like, I don't know if I quite agree. Well, the thing is a lot of coins in crypto right now, they're hype based. They're not tech based or anything like that. People are looking for friendly faces that they can get into crypto in. Right? They're looking for easily adoptable coins, ones with good communities. And that's what Shiba Inu is. It's got one of the best communities in all of crypto. There are things going on from a development standpoint. Obviously, Shiba Inu supply is falling, which is making each and every coin more unique as time goes on, right? And maybe it's not falling at the rate that you want. Well, tough shit. It is what it is, right? It's still a deflationary coin. It has some of the best tokenomics in the top 20 coins in crypto. And that's something that I don't think can be slept on. All right. So these ETFs, as they drag the price of BTC up, other assets are going to follow. And that means Shib can move to the upside just a little bit easier. All right. And that's what it's all about, really, is about the ease of move to the upside. So as Shib works its way out of these liquidity levels, these thicker levels of liquidity, right, down at these ranges, Shib price can move a little faster. And it may create a little more of a blow off top for Shib than people are expecting. I've talked about my projections being about a 10x from the prior all-time high. We'll see if obviously that plays out. But again, we're talking late 2025. We're talking late bull market cycle. All right. So right now, spot Bitcoin ETF impact, I think very little. As we get to later this market cycle, if BTC is surging, if it's breaking past 150, 200K, I think that the levels we're going to see in terms of Shib are going to be a lot higher than what people realize. So I appreciate you guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Show your support below. Let me know your thoughts, but have a great day, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.